don't do a lot of contest entries, but this one was a no-brainer for me. It's for HolySmokeNPipePadre's Over the Moon contest on July 20th, 1969. That just happened to be my 4th birthday. And start off by saying, yeah, I believe we stepped on the moon. But I remember sitting on my grandparents' dairy. I don't remember what time it was. It was dark. And watching Walter Cronkite on little black and white TV with the little Jetson legs on it. And my mother and my grandmother telling me that a man had just stepped on the moon, and his name was Neil Armstrong. And I remember distinctly running out to the front porch and down into the dirt driveway between the barns and the corrals and looking up at a full moon. It was a full moon that night. And straining with the best my little fresh 4-year-old eyes could, trying to see the man or the rocket on the moon. So that is always, every year about this time, I always think about that. That's quite a bit. And one thing I remember is even just being 4 years old, the pride that I felt in being an American or part of, you know, to some extent, the group that put a man on the moon first. So, and that probably had a lot to do with my going into the Navy later on, but hadn't felt that kind of pride or a mass pride that this country hasn't felt in a long time. So, yep, I believe that. And if I could take one tobacco to the moon, but it's a vacuum in space, I'm not sure how we'd smoke it, but it would have to be this right here, Arcadia from McClellan's 221B. This stuff, I love it. Can't get enough of it. But anyway, thank you, Father Francis, for the contest, and good luck to everybody. You all have a good one. Bye-bye.
Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now. Okay, Neil, we can see you coming. Okay, I just checked, getting back up to that first step. That isn't collapsed too far, but it's adequate to get back up. Roger, we copy. It's a pretty good little jump. I'm at the foot of the ladder. The limb footbeds are only depressed in the surface about 1 or 2 inches. Although the surface appears to be very, very fine-grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass is very fine. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.